Alright, I ain't going to go too long on this one. I'm just going to hit on a couple of topics here. The first one is Kimbo Slice. If everybody's not aware of what happened in Kimbo's last fight, he was supposedly going to fight Ken Shamrock. Supposedly Shamrock cut his eye in practice before the fight in his hotel room. He ended up fighting Seth Petrozelli, who was supposed to be the undercard, not even on the main card. Stepped up to fight Kimbo. Gary Shaw, who ran Elite XC, admitted to paying Seth Petrozelli a stand-up bonus to not take Kimbo Slice to the ground. Backfired. He knocked Kimbo Slice out in 14 seconds. Since then, Dana White has made a public statement, press conference. It's on YouTube. It's on my channel, G.I. Joe Yojo 1. Go check it out. The Kimbo Slice knockout's on there too, so go check that out. Dana White has offered him a spot on TUF, the Ultimate Fighter. He said he'd do a whole heavyweight season around him. Now, to me, this is Kimbo's perfect chance to prove himself. Of course, Dana's going to pick some people he thinks can whip Kimbo's ass. He's going to, put him on the show. People he thinks can beat him. He said himself he wants to banish him back to YouTube. So, but to me that would be even more. Kimbo's got a video on here talking all this smack about how any professional fighters want to fight him. They know where he's at. Well, he's got a chance to live in a house with 16 of them right now, and we'll see what he's got. But you know what? Kimbo don't want to do that. I guarantee it. Because just like Dana said, he won't win the Ultimate Fighter, won't win the season. He can't fight with professional fighters right now at this point in his career. Give him 2 more years of professional training, and he can be a real force in MMA. But right now, he's just a tough dude. Anybody that calls him a pussy or anything like that, a big fat oaf, obviously all the stupid stuff on YouTube. Most of you people that call him that, you don't want to fight with Kimbo. All right, you don't. Let's just be real. You don't want to go out here and fight with Kimbo in the backyard. I don't want to go out here and fight with Kimbo in the backyard. I ain't gonna sit here and tell you that I do. Kimbo's a tough dude, but he's not professional. And I've heard some other stupid smack talk on here about, well, professionals don't want to fight him barefooted in the street. Here's the deal: a professional fighter, professional boxer, is professional because he has professional technique. He is a master of what he does. If he can knock Kimbo out in the ring with 4-ounce gloves on his hands, he can knock Kimbo out faster in the yard with bare knuckles. So, take that how you want it. But James Thompson whooped his ass, made him tap out. Take that how you want it. Butterbeans called him out. Jeff Monson, Gary Goodrich called him a big pussy. Aaron Brinks called him out. Amateur fighter on YouTube. So whatever. If you ask me, Kimbo's the one hiding behind his little YouTube videos. Beats up a few chumps in the yard and whatever. So that's that. The other thing is, I made a comment about how wrestling was a soap opera. I just want everybody to know I got one of my best friends, professional wrestler, Troy Van Zant. Check him out on MySpace. That's Troy Van Zant. He wrestles for New Era Professional Wrestling. They put on a show here locally about every 6 weeks. We've had Hacksaw Duggan in town. A few months ago we had Shark Boy. The list goes on. There's been some good. He's wrestled with a lot of top-notch guys that are still wrestling for WWE. Here's the thing. They jump off 20-foot ladders. The last time my buddy Kevin went through 4 tables and then off a 20-foot ladder through a table. TLC matches, thumbtack matches. Real razor blades. They prep the cut. They pop it open with light punches. These guys go home. They're hurt the next day. Okay, they do get injured. They are tough guys, and WWE guys are tough guys. They take a lot of punishment. This is what I want to get across to people: real pain, not real fights. Anybody who argues the fact that wrestling is not a soap opera, is not just entertainment, it obviously is living in a fantasy world. Because I know a lot of times what matches these guys, who's going to win these matches before they go out there. Sometimes they don't know because they'll improv it a little bit. But for the most part, they know what's going to happen. And here's the thing: it's a lot different than stepping in. They lock a cage. You step in the cage. They lock it. You and another man in there, just you and that man. He wants to either knock you out or make you tap out. Okay, that's a lot different than going out there and being an actor and putting on a show. Wrestling is a brutal soap opera, and that's what it is. It is good entertainment. It is entertaining to watch. They are tough guys. But if they want to validate themselves as fighters, they're going to have to do what Brock just did and fight real fights. Just like Bobby Lashley just had his debut fight. I had it on my page. They keep erasing it off the YouTube, but you can probably catch it on there. Kurt Angle's going to do it. I can't wait to see him fight because I think Kurt Angle's probably a tough son of a bitch. We all know he's a good wrestler, gold medal wrestler. These guys are tough guys. They take real punishment, but it's real pain, not real fights. So if you can't deal with the fact that it's a soap opera, you can't deal with the fact that it's entertainment, then you probably shouldn't even really be a wrestling fan, unless you're too young to understand these things. Because what it's about is putting on a show. It's entertainment, and that's what it is, man. So it's not a real fight. If you want to be a fighter, fight fights. So that's the last word with Kimbo White, and I am signing off.